I'm very drawn to Amanda. And I have been for a meaningful amount of time. I've talked to you guys about this, but she was complaining. She had some fight, and she was complaining that the UFC was not pushing her and marketing her enough. But she finished that analysis, unlike other fighters, of saying, so if they don't start doing it my way, I'm going somewhere else. She finished that analysis by saying, but boy, am I happy to be here, and boy, are they nice to me. And boy, do they give me an opportunity that I dreamed about having. And she was serious. It wasn't a kiss-ass session. She just shared openly how she felt. And it was pretty cool. And I also met her. I guess I should disclose this. I had a great experience, but I met her out right after the weigh-ins. I'm friends with her coach, Conan, so I went up and said hi to Conan. And Amanda and her fiance were standing right there, and I didn't say hi to either one of them, but I just said hi to Conan. I didn't even realize who he was with. So I stood there, and we were all waiting for a car. And a few minutes had gone by, and I go, oh my gosh, he's with a man. I need to say hi. So I introduced myself, and I told her, I said, we've never met before, but I feel as though I've known you for years because of this business of MMA, where I'm calling your fights and I'm talking about you're in my living room on a tri-yearly basis. So then I introduced myself, and it was her fiance, who I had just called her fight. Feel like I knew her as well. But she was very nice, and she was very sweet. Then when I saw her on TV, because you never know. I guess the point I'm trying to make is you never know what you see on TV. Is that who they are? Is that the act? Is that the character? Are they trying to be liked? Are they trying to not be liked? Are they trying to sell tickets? And I don't really care either way. I'm okay with it as long as I believe it, but sometimes you don't know. So I had this interaction with the two of them, as brief as it may have been, but I could tell there was something very genuine there. So when she gave her post-fight speech, and when all she wanted was to be considered for the Hall of Fame, which is a hysterical request. Literally nobody has been in the octagon holding more hardware at one time than her. Never. It's never happened. And only 4 athletes have ever held as much hardware as her. They tied her. Or she tied them. But nobody's ever held more. And she's wondering if she'll be considered for the Hall of Fame down the road. Excuse me, Amanda. Okay? Yeah, you will. We could just go ahead and put you in right now if it'd make you feel better. It's more of like a post-career induction. But the fact that she was so humble to even graciously, with humility, she stuck it up everybody's ass. She stuck it down everybody's throat. She didn't gloat. She didn't take a victory lap. She asked that she be considered someday. There's something about that I found compelling. And from a marketing standpoint, I just hope that resonates with more of you, because there does appear to be in this sport that infamous always trumps famous. If you can get in some trouble somewhere along the way, it's like you're buying to the club of the elite of the MMA world. It shouldn't be that way. That is silly what I'm telling you right now. It works that way in many different forms of entertainment. If you could become infamous, that will beat famous. Should it be that way? There should be some credit out there for the guys that are true competitors, that go out and do everything right and treat people the right way when the cameras aren't on. There should be. I want there to be. So I want to bring you aware of the epidemic that surrounds both Daniel Cormier and Amanda Nunes, and they've both done everything right. And they were both champs. Which, by the way, and nobody's really picked up on this, Conor McGregor actually trademarked the term champ. Now, I see other people using it and running with it, and it's become a colloquialism within our space. But you guys might be getting cease and desist letters. Before you know it, Conor McGregor, who coined the term, also went out and trademarked the term. That's a little FYI. Little heads up to you all. Don't get too loose with that term. I see my terms getting stolen left and right. I take it as a compliment, but I didn't take that further step of trademarking it. Little friendly advice from Chael for the new year.